here for since before the moon rose, but on the way in here I saw the moon, and I don't know if anyone's had a chance to see it, but it's massive and it's golden. Did anyone see it? Yeah, it's like humongous, and it's right on the horizon. So everyone get up and go look at the moon. It really is magnificent. Whatever you think. I don't know what it looks like. You're the boss, Sridhar. So, very grateful to be joined by local musicians, friends. This is Abhay on Mridanga. Please give Abhay a big round of applause. Thanks, Abhay, for joining. For those I don't know, my name is Gaura Vani, Hare Krishna. Kripa Moya Prabhu is joining us on guitar and also singing this evening. After breakfast this morning, we sat at the benches and we traded songs for about an hour. He would sing one and I would sing one, he would sing one. It was very sweet. Thank you Prabhu for joining. And we have Vrindavan also joining on kartals and vocals. Please give Vrindavan a big round of applause. So we haven't had a chance to rehearse or anything. It's not like a giant production. There's no pyrotechnics or anything like that. But in the attempt to offer something to this beautiful retreat, who here is having a wonderful time at the mantra? So very grateful to the organizers, including my dad and Utama Prabhu and Bhakti Marg. Bhakti Marg Swami is so gifted. Isn't that an amazing play that we just watched? Just such a gift. And the fact that he uses his talents just for the pleasure of Krishna, for the devotees. He could be a very famous director on Broadway, but he's chosen to give his life to Krishna. And so about 100,000th of the people who could know him, but instead he's choosing to use his talents for the Lord. Abandoning fame, abandoning fortune. This movement is filled with devotees like that, actually, who, if they had simply left Prabhupada and gone off, they could have become famous and wealthy and celebrated. But they chose to stay by the feet of Srila Prabhupada. And we get the blessings of their service because of that. How grateful we should be. So, I read that Srila Prabhupada told Mother Yamuna, one of his most prominent early female disciples, that if you're ever in need of empowerment, or if you're ever facing a task that's challenging, just chant Om Jnana Timirandasya. Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Shri Chaitanya Mahavishnu Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadati Swapadantika. For those who don't know, these are prayers of invocation asking for the presence and blessings of all of our acharyas, of our saints and our gurus, of all the wonderful devotees who are leading the way in the Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, asking for them to be present. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamana Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupa Sagrajata Sagana Ranadanitam Tam Sajiva. And then Lord Chaitanya's closest associates, Sadvaitam, Sadhutam, Parijana Sahitam, Krishna Chaitanya Deva. And then Shri Radha, Krishna Pada, Sahagana Lalita, Shri Vishakam Vitamscha. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste. How lucky are we, how blessed are we? Just, my friends, just before Lord Chaitanya, just Ishwar Puri, Madhavendra Puri, no one was singing the glories of Srimati Radharani. The name of Sri Radha, even in the Srimad Bhagavatam, is hidden, it's covered. So how lucky are we? How lucky are we that we can sing? Tapta Kanchana Gaurani Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Pranamami Hari Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krisaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami. So this prayer to Srila Prabhupada that many of us chant every day, what is it that we're chanting? Our deep respects and gratitude to the disciple of Saraswati Thakur, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, is also known as Saraswati Thakur. So this disciple of Saraswati Thakur is spreading the Gaura Vani, the song of Lord Chaitanya, all over the world. Prachar. And what is he doing? He's establishing a battlefront, a front against this idea that everything is nihilism, that the world is depressing and it's nothing but suffering, and that God is simply this vast energy, if anything. Maybe he's even illusion, but if he's anything, it's just this vast, incomprehensible energy. Srila Prabhupada says, no, actually quite the opposite. You have a birthright of a loving, eternal, intimate, personal relationship with Krishna. That's who you are, and that's your birthright. And where does he take this message? He takes it to the place that needed it most, Paschati Desh, out to the west, where people were the most confused and challenged. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaura Vani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Desharine. So we're going to start with the Panchatattva Maha Mantra. We all know this mantra, but let's try to approach this mantra differently. This mantra is made up of the names of 5 friends. 5 friends. Have you ever heard that quote that says, don't think that a small group of concerned citizens can't change the world? How does it end?
Indeed, that's all that ever has.
Indeed, that's the only thing that ever has. So what is this small group of concerned citizens? Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda, Advaita Gadadhar Srivas, 5 friends who looked out at the world and they thought, we've got to do something. This world needs more love, it needs more singing, more dancing, So through the power of their names this evening, meditating on that golden moon that's rising in the new Vrindavan sky. First, let's chant to the Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Someone tell me, what is the Gaura Bhakta Vrinda?
Follower of the Vrinda, the association of followers of Gaura.
You guys are all describing us. This mantra is chanting and welcoming us into the Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. This mantra is saying, Abhay. Thank you for being here. That's what this mantra is saying. This mantra is saying, thank you, Lord Chaitanya, for the mantra retreat. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All of these different pastimes of the Lord are still playing out. We're in the middle of the pastimes of Mahaprabhu right now. Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Gaura Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya He did that between bites of halava. I mean, let me just tell you, that is some talent over there. He's filming, he's eating halava, and he's singing all at the same time. Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, together. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda. Together. Not you, keep playing cartels. Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Again. Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Again. Jaya Someone tell me something wonderful about Lord Chaitanya Mahatma Prabhu.
Lord Chaitanya is wonderful.
Can you be a little less specific?
He's very merciful.
Very merciful. Jai. Lord Chaitanya is very merciful. The devotees agree. Okay, someone else tell me something wonderful about Lord Chaitanya.
It's beautiful.
He's very beautiful. Lord Chaitanya is very beautiful.
He
Jai.
was the best dancer.
He was the great dancer. Thank you. That's true.
Not the Gaura Garanga.
Yeah, we have a devotee here named Gaura Vani. He was also quite tall, like Gaura Prabhu. Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Everyone. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita. Shri Advaita. Okay, we'll go through the mantra all together with one voice. We'll go through twice, all the way. Please, let's try to invite these five personalities to dance in the streets of our heart. There's a politician in India. I won't say her name because I don't want to cause trouble. She once met my Guru Radhanath Swami, and she said, "Can I have a minute of your time, Swamiji?" And they sat together and she said, "Do you know what the problem with the world is? Holy people like you." She said, "If you just told your followers to stop chanting and stop meditating and to go out and pick up the trash around India, India would be clean tomorrow. So it's your fault that there's so much pollution in the world." Radhanath Swami was like, what do I say? You know? So he folded his hands, he prayed to Srila Prabhupada, and he said, "India is not polluted because of the trash, it's polluted because of our consciousness. And if we cleaned up all the trash of India, tomorrow it would again be polluted because of the consciousness that caused it in the first place. We have to go to the root or we will never solve the crisis. Haribol! So let us invite Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda, Advaita, Gadadhar, Srivas, and their devotees to come dancing through the streets of our hearts. Let's invite them to go to the palace that's in the city of our heart. Who is living in that palace? Our tyrannical mind. And let us have Lord Chaitanya sweetly invite him to step down from the throne and have Mahaprabhu come and sit on that throne. Let's invite Mahaprabhu to become the king of our hearts. How does that sound, devotees? Okay, through this mantra we can invite them. Ready? Let's sing together with open hearts. Om Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi devotees are the sweetest audience. If you just try to please the devotees, they'll applaud for you, no matter what. I feel like Kripa Moitra was like the Sringadeva, he's going to come bursting out of the pillar here. When my wife was in college, we had already been married, and a very strange thing happened in Washington, and I don't know if you all remember this, but there was a period in Washington for about 2 weeks, gosh, it was 15 years ago, Pitta, is that how long ago it was? Where there was a sniper loose in Washington.
Yeah.
Anyone remember this?
Yeah.
So we actually lived in a neighborhood where 3 or 4, I think it was 19 or 20 people were killed over a 2-week period. In our immediate neighborhood, 3 people were killed, right? Like at our shopping center where we went for groceries, and then a gas station. The man who did the gardening at the Temple Sunny was killed. Wow. This is, you hear about these things, oh, death can come at any moment, Prabhu, but then it's like, then it's that moment. And death is wandering around the neighborhood. And no one knew who was killing people. And for 2 weeks, it was like this mystery. People were dying of gunshot wounds, but no one knew who was doing the shooting. It was terrifying. It was terrifying. And no one wanted to stop anywhere in public, groceries, gas. But finally, my wife, as I said, she was going to college, and she had to get gas because the car was out. So she stopped at a gas station and called me and said, I just want to be on the phone while I'm pumping gas. And, this is the mantra retreat. What am I supposed to say? I want to be like strong and heroic, but what do you say? It's like, I'm completely powerless. So we just chanted together on the phone. What else to do? So eventually it turned out that there was a man driving a car and another young man was hiding in the trunk, and he had drilled a hole and was shooting through this hole in the trunk. But, as Bhagavatam says, padam padam yadvi padam atisha. Every step, there's some terrifying thing. So I wrote this song in a hope to kind of as if, have you heard of the song You've Got a Friend by Carole King?
Yeah.
Have you heard of that song? You've got a friend, you just call out my name, whatever So this is kind of my version of that song, but the idea is that it's maybe like Krishna is singing this lyric to us. Does that make sense? Telling us not to be overly concerned, and how to find direction through the challenges of life. The song is called Compass, and I would like to dedicate it to my buddies, Radha and Jeff, for coming up from Pittsburgh today. Thanks for coming. Well, you've chosen the life of a sailor, my dear. With each rolling wave, new adventures will be. But if I neglect to speak of the storms that creep up behind like a devil, I'd be lying. You know life on the sea is as blessed as it's cursed. The warmth of the sun turns quickly to thirst. Your head starts to spin as the options get thin. And sometimes even the wind just stops blowing. So I wrote the song for you to remind you of what's true, to keep your boat sailing straight and true. These words can see you through. When times get tough and the seas are rough, the song can be like a compass to guide you through. Oh, to guide you through. Hare Krishna, There are days that you won't believe you'll survive. Black water surrounds your boat on all sides. Your eyes start to leak as you stare at the deep, realizing how far away you are from the shore. And you think you hear voices from below the wave. Your mind starts to play with the shadows and shapes, convinced that the stories of monsters are true. And have faith that somewhere unseen, in a small cottage down by the ocean, keeping the light outside burning. No, you will never be forgotten. My hands on the guitar strumming, the voice in my chest is rising, and I'm singing this song for you. You know I wrote this one for you, to remind you of what's true, to keep your boat sailing straight and true. These words can see through. When times get tough and the seas are rough, the song can be like a compass to guide through. Thank you. How's everyone feeling?
Beautiful. Very, very good.
You know, you don't want to, it's like, let's see, 9:30. You know, we have Mangalarti tomorrow. Just making sure. The Hare Krishnas, they party hard, early in the morning. Right, Jeff? Getting up chanting those jhapas. Jhapa Muhurta. All right, this is a special song. Many of you may not have heard this before. And I gotta tell you, none of you guys have heard this before either. Please take them down. Can we have a round of applause for Abhay for being so patient? So, Brihad Bhagavatamrita, the story of Gopal Kumar. So he's traveling through all the different layers of existence, trying to find his way home, and finally, after lifetimes, he sees Krishna, and Krishna is there welcoming him into the spiritual Goloka Vrindavan. And there's a bhajan made up of names of Krishna that are Krishna's favorite names. Does it sound good so far? Yeah. So this bhajan is given to us in the Brihad Bhagavatamrita, and it's not one we sing very often. But should we sing it tonight? I think it would be nice. We have to rehearse for when we get back to Goloka Vrindavan. We got to know the tune. What's the password? Don't be like a chubby cowherd boy. What's the password? It's in C, that's all we can tell you. Radhikesha, Radhikesha, Krishna, Hare